Hi, as promised, I'm going to do another free lesson of sign language. I wanted to review that we did the alphabet, the letters, last time for lesson number 1, and I would like to just jump ahead to numbers and just do numbers 1 through 10, because in sign language it's not what you always might think for numbers. So this is number 1, obvious. 2, 3 is this. It's not 3, it's with your thumb. That's 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to stop there just to review that. So 1 is obvious, 2 is obvious, 3 is with the thumb, 4, thumb in, 5 is obvious, 6 is the thumb and the pinky touching each other. Very similar to W, but this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then I want to teach you how to say first and last. So first you take one finger and touch your thumb first, and then last is you take your pinkies and you basically bump them, so last. And the reason I'm teaching you first and last is because I'm going to teach you name, and you all are going to get an assignment to refer back to lesson number 1. And if you haven't already, I want you to learn how to finger spell your first and your last name. So for example, if I'm meeting somebody, I would say hi. And you can either say my name or name, mine, Megan, last name, Ford. So if you were meeting somebody that relied on American Sign Language to communicate, you could say something like, hi, nice to meet you, name, mine. You can say first name, Megan, last name, Ford. And then one thing I wanted to teach you, because these lessons are super basic, but you might want to say something like finger spelling. So finger spelling is when you only use the letters, so A, B, C, D. So if you were going to finger spell out, you could say finger spelling only, and then you can point to yourself. So you could say, so that if you said finger spelling only me, that would be I only finger spell. Or practice. Practice is basically taking one kind of fist and going over a finger. Practice, need me. That means I really need to practice. So you could say practice, need me. Sign language, 2 fingers, sign, make the letter L, language. Language. You're almost making these waves like that. So sign language, practice, need me, means I need practice in sign language. Or finger spelling only, I only know finger spelling. I want to take a moment to do a little bit of deaf culture for all of these lessons, because it's really important to understand that American Sign Language is its very own language with its own syntax, its own sentence structure. Very different than English. It's even different than other countries' sign language. But one of the things that is important, if sometimes people will use what's called signed exact English. And that's totally different. If you do signed English, the sign for, you take an E and you put it on your hand, signed English or signed exact English, that's SEE. Totally different than ASL, American Sign Language. This is another way to say that you're signing with someone, or ASL, or you could do American Sign Language. This is the sign for America. I know I'm giving you a lot, but the big thing I want to just talk about is that it's very rare, if you're using true American Sign Language, to ever use the sign for I, meaning me. If you're using American Sign Language and you're referring to yourself, you would always point to me. If you're saying you, you point to the other person. If you're saying mine, me, it points inward. Using the letter I and pointing it in is indicating that you're using the English language, because we always say things like I want something, but in American Sign Language it's me. Me or mine, and then you, yours. And then you can point out to imaginary other people, and you can say theirs, or you all and theirs, or his, her, or yours. Using this is kind of indicating it's yours or theirs. You can point to people that you are referring to. So just to kind of reiterate, one thing that I want to make sure that you all know is how to introduce yourself if you do come across somebody that relies on this language to communicate, and then you can tell them that you're not fluent, but you know the letters, so you might be able to get by. So to say hello in sign language, it's a salute. Hi. And then you can say name, mine, first name. You don't have to do that. You could just say your first name and just say name, mine, G-A-N. And then you could say last name if you want, F-O-R-D. And I want you all to do your own names and do a video, and I want you to comment back with your homework assignment, which is to say that. And then you could say nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. So hi, name, mine. Okay, so that's your homework. One little PS assignment is, well, it's not really assignment, but thing I want to teach you, since we went through the letters last time, is the sign for I love you. I-L-Y. I love you. Peace to the world. I will check back with lesson number 3 in the future. Thank you.